Okay, take two. Hello, how's it going? Julian Bradley here from the JS Tutorial YouTube channel, and I just wanted to announce the beginning of a new video series I'm starting, which is called Everyday Ear Training. And Everyday Ear Training is about showing you just how much you can practice music when you're away from your instrument. So most of the great musicians of all time, they don't just practice music when they're at their instrument. In fact, most of their practice is done in their everyday life, particularly by ear training and transcribing music by ear. And I'm going to be posting this on YouTube. This is going to be a different style of video to the normal videos which I post. And actually this is really good timing for me to do so, because I'm actually just going on a road trip across America, going from Southern California all the way east to Oklahoma. I'm going to be stopping at some beautiful places like this right now. I'm in Zion National Park. And I thought this would be as good a time as any to practice posting some new type of content. Okay, so we're just about to leave Zion, we're just about to get breakfast, but before we do I just wanted to say that I can hear some music playing. I can hear Billie Jean. I don't know if it picks up on the microphone, but of course I'm transcribing the bass line to start with. C, G, B flat, C, B flat, G, F, G, C, G, B flat, C, B flat, G, F, G. So I'm transcribing it as though it's in C minor. Actually it's in the Dorian mode, so it's C Dorian mode. So that's my morning practice out of the way. I'm sure there'll be many more opportunities today for me to transcribe songs. Usually I do about 15 songs a day. So that's it from me. Now we're going to go to Salt Lake City. I'll see you there. So I'm just here at Bryce Canyon. This is a place called Inspiration Point. Now, one of my favourite places to practice ear training is when I'm driving on the road, listening to music. This is a perfect opportunity to practice transcribing songs by ear. You don't need your instrument to practice transcribing. In fact, it's better when you do it away from your instrument, because then you're focused to actually think and improve your ear rather than relying on your instrument. So that's the way I like to practice ear training, is away from my instrument. Those are always the places where the biggest breakthroughs happen, when you don't have your instrument right there to give you an instant answer. And in fact, you actually have to use your ear and your brain to really think it through. So driving, that's one of my favorite places to practice ear training, and that's what I've been doing on this road trip. So this has been a typical day for me. I've transcribed about 15 songs by ear. I'll do the same thing tomorrow, same thing the next day. That's my favorite way to practice music. Okay, so I'm just doing some transcribing at Chipotle. As you can hear, there's a melody playing. There's some intervals going on. G, 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 C, C. So I'm transcribing this song as though it's in C minor. I don't actually know what key it's in. It doesn't matter what key it's in. But if I listen to this as though it's in C minor, I can hear this riff starts on G, 5th, goes down to the root, C, and then jumps up an octave to the root again, which is C. And as far as the chords are concerned, it's just a C minor chord being sustained. Okay, so a new song's come on, it's in a different key, but I'm just going to transcribe it as though it's in C minor again. So I'm hearing the major 1 chord, that must be E flat major, the 1 chord of the relative major scale of C minor. So that's how you transcribe in C minor every time. If it's in the major key, then you just transcribe in E flat major, which is the relative major of C minor. So I can hear the 2 chords are E flat major and C minor. Sort of the 1 chord of the major key and then the 1 chord of the relative minor key. So in the bass line you can hear C, C, E flat, C, C, and those 2 bass notes would indicate an E flat major chord and then a C minor chord, because the bass line nearly always plays the root of the chord. And again, I don't know what key this song actually is in. I'm just transcribing it as though it's in C minor. For all I know, it could be any of the 12 keys. It doesn't matter, but if I play the piano later, then I'll play it in C minor. Okay, so I had a good day today in Salt Lake City. We did some transcribing at Chipotle for lunch. Transcribed about 5 songs. Then I listened to some music while I was driving, transcribed another 8 songs I'd say. And that's about it for today. It's getting pretty late, so I'm going to go join my family for the evening. And I'll see you again tomorrow. And if you'd like more information on ear training, you can go to themusicalear.com. It's my website. There's a ton of free information. You can go through my free video series on ear training, which shows you how to practice ear training the right way and how not to practice ear training. You can also sign up for ear training email tips from me. These will be weekly emails which challenge you to transcribe songs by ear. And of course, if you'd like to take my complete flagship course in ear training, which is the Musical Ear course, you can sign up for the waitlist at themusicalear.com, and I'll notify you by email when I next open enrollment. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next session of Everyday Ear Training. Okay.